Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Today it's all about me and a design that I want for a crosshair. I'm sick of all of this stuff here and I'm going to get rid of it, and I want something that's long and flat. And I've got some ivy. I've got a really lovely container here that has been paint finished a million colours and colourways, but it's a really nice long container, and it's also really good for this table because when we have dinner at our place, I always like to have flowers, and sometimes I can't actually get myself to the market to get flowers, so I do something artificial. And look, by the time my friends have had a drink, they don't even know what's fresh and what isn't. Now I've got a bucket of roses here. These roses, if you've been watching and following me, you'll have noticed that they've been through all sorts of designs, from bouquets to other types of arrangements, and they're just getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I thought if I don't stop now, I'm never ever going to be able to do anything with them. So I think that it will look quite nice sitting behind there. I like the light to come in, so I want something long and lean. And the other thing is that you have asked me what kind of designs would you do for a table. This would also be perfect for a wedding. So to begin, what I've done is I've just put some foam in the bottom, and I've put a little bit of moss over there, because don't forget that this grey stuff that I'm using, because I'm using artificial forms, is been specifically designed to hold the artificial flowers, and it has no artistic merits at all. It's just a medium which to hold the flowers. Right, I've cut a whole heap of ivy, and I've had a couple of Gmails from people saying to me, oh Astar, in your fundamentals of design you said what you do on this side you do on that side with that little imaginary line. For something like this, it's sort of still kind of the same concept, so I've cut everything to the same length, and what I do at that end I'm going to then go and do at this end, and then put that little bit of moss over the top of it. Now go to one side, and then instead of going that way, just anchor it to go that way. So what you've done on that side, do on this side, so that goes down like that. Do the same thing over here. So where I've gone, where you would normally go, what you've done there, you would do there. Just take it a little bit further along towards there, because you've done that there. Oops, getting the same size foliage, so that bit's going over to there. So between there and there, that point there, just go on the opposite side. Now I've got a couple of bits left, and I've got a big void here, so now I can bring that down and over the side, and this I'll put into there to go down there, and I've got one bit left, and I think that I'm just going to put it there. Doesn't need to be even, because this is going to be sort of like I just went to the garden, picked the roses and shoved them in. Okay, get rid of all of that. See what I mean by they've all been cut? Right, spread everything out before you start, and then look at what you've got. I've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 of those. I thought I should have. I've got 3 pink, 4, should have 4 pink, and I've got 4 white. Okay, go to the middle and put your little buds. When you're using this moss, you actually have to be like, get in there and like spread it apart so you can put your finger in. So I've got 4 of these, so I'll put 1 there. So you've got to do this, it's such a nuisance, but I'd rather do this now than muck around with it later. 1 bit there, and then come along a little bit further, put that bit in there, and then come along just a little bit further again and put that there. Now if I had another one, I would really like that there, but because I'm using with artificial, and push it across. Just like that. Okay, I've got these 3 roses here. What I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to cut those a little bit shorter. And as I said, I always like to have everything all cut before I start, so that I don't have to stop and start. Right, let's have that to go out there. And then let's do the same at this end. And then I'm just going to put that into there like that. Perfect, so that I've got enough visual weight flying through there. Okay, with these, bring that into there, and then what you've done on that side, repeat on this side, taking them quite short. And I've got one more of those, so I've got two more of those, so I'll bring that into there and then just bend that foliage over. And then on this side, I'm going to put one there, so that when you push that down into there, so that when you're looking at it, it's just sort of like a little zigzaggy line that's going through there. Right, I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I've got one more of these, and that's perfect. So I'm going to use that white one and push that into there like that. Ah, now I'm happy. Okay, what have we got here? I've got this here, so we'll put this one down into there. And it's quite nice to take some things lower. So I'll put one there, over to this side. I'll push that into there. And I just want you to know that not all foam is equal, because this is quite difficult to put into here. Put one more into there, and I've got this one here. So as I'm looking down on it, I can see that I've got some highs and lows. This is all visually balanced, but this bit over here isn't. So I'll put that bit down into there. So I've got two together there, and I've got two together there, and I've got one more left. So I'm just going to put that down into there like so. How easy was that? And I've got a leaf here, so I might as well use that. So that can go into there. Now, if you wanted to put other flowers into there, I've got this lovely gypsophila. So, getting this here like so, cut this all to the same length as the roses. Cut that, and then you can just put a little bit of gypsophila into there, a little bit over to there, a bit into there. And I'll put another bit into there, like so, and then another bit into there. And then I've got a little, so it's all zigzagging again, all the way along, and I'll put that bit into there like that. I love it. Easy designing, and that is going to look quite nice onto there. And what I'm really loving about it is that with the ivy coming down, it looks quite nice as it reflects with the light against the container. Easy designing, fresh or artificial, doesn't matter, but just make sure that everything's all cut to the same length. Shove it in and walk away. See you again another day.